Scuff. There we are. Why, hello, gentlemen. I apologize for the Scuff stream. Not much I could do about it. This was just last minute, but we had to get this legendary matchup on stream. Yeah, obviously I am not joined by Paco to my right. I am joined by the F-22 Raptor himself for this great stream. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you? A little bit of late night.
You
Definitely a
very
scuffed
loud.
half hour. Oh,
No, you're good. You're good. No, it wasn't you. We're good.
a little bit of scuffed 30 minutes here. I
Yeah,
think you're
30. I walked downstairs and booted up Isaac's computer 10 minutes ago. Yeah, we don't have stats ready for this stream, so Raptor here is going to kind of shout out what he read quickly. Yeah, what do we got going on here today?
all right. So this is. I don't think these are updated at all for any playoff games. Any playoff game stats. I'm just going off the division spreadsheets here. We have Straw Hats. They are the current number one seed with a record of 7-2 with a 67.5 win percentage. They are definitely a really competitive team, really great team overall. They have averaging a little over 2.5 goals per game with an almost 9 shots per game, which is kind of insane. If I'm being honest, like they're shooting a lot. Granted, they do have one of the lower shooting percentages in the league, but I mean, you shoot 9 times and 3 go in. That's still 3 more than what they're putting up than they're allowing. So seeing there's a lot of good shooting percentage and also a lot of good saving percentage. They have a 70% save rate, which is kind of nuts if I'm being honest. So definitely a really good team. Looking forward over here. And Div A Wannabes, we'll definitely have to see how this goes. But a lot of potential, and I'm excited to see a number 1 matchup versus a number 10 matchup, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds like it'll be an exciting game. One thing to note that I'm not sure if you brought it up, the Div A Wannabes did not have a win until they swept their opponent in playoffs. So, they started on a streak and they're hoping to continue. It looks like they're ready to hop into this game.
You ready?
Yeah, so it looks like we'll be
We're good to go.
hopping in as soon as I can get. Everything is going to be messed up for um, for this, but I'll be fixing it as we go along. I apologize for the scuffness. It would not be a DCRL stream without some scuffed. So, yeah, we are hopping into it. I don't have a controller on me. Oh, look at that, I do. What do I?
Alrighty, we're hopping directly into game 1 here. Looks like it has an early potential goal here for the Straw Hats, but they don't quite take it.
Oh, yeah, just keep casting for me. I gotta figure out some things.
Sounds good. Nothing that gets too crazy going on here. There are a couple shot opportunities that Straw Hats has, but not quite taking anything. Demo comes out for Kier. Paskey turn Demo. Shot is towards net, but MJ is there to save it. Kier looks like he's going to take up the wall. MJ kind of guarding that back post. We are seeing a lot of bunching up here in this corner. Let's see if either team can either get it out or put it in the net. Looks like Paskey's going to go for an attempt. MJ does get it out and takes it up the wall. Looks for a pass to a teammate maybe, but neither one of them have boost. Their team's really going to have to lock in on boost here. I'm seeing a lot of no boost from the Div A Wannabes, and Straw Hats are really just kind of keeping control of the midfield boost. A shot attempt out from Paskey, saved by MJ. Back out to mid. Kazak's going to try to go up for it. Again, stopped by Kier. We're seeing a lot of good defense from Div A Wannabes. They're not quite getting any shots up, but now they're kind of on a breakaway off to the corner. Yellow Dog keeps it away from their net. And now it looks like it's going to be a 1v1 for a second until Kier gets back. Paskey takes it to the corner. They're going to look for something here. It goes out to mid. Nobody is there to follow. MJ just kind of lets it be. Yellow Dog got the boost. Shot out from Paskey. Doesn't quite get the shot on. Cosmic's just going to keep. They're just going to keep peppering the ball's net. And it looks like something finally goes in. Cosmic is able to capitalize on a pass from Yellow Dog.
Yeah, it looked like a really nice pass, and Yellow Dog he's right there to slot it. MJ and
Cosmic's yoinked it too.
oh, look at that! What a goal steal!
Crazy.
That is wild. Either way, very nice play from this team. Started this game 1.
Yeah, definitely a good play out the gate. Gets them up ahead, a minute and a half in. It looks like they're going to get a second halfway after the second one. Shoots a little wide. Creed takes it on the wall, but Yellow Dog is there to challenge. Doesn't matter. Goes right past him. Passy is just going to take it back over to the orange half again. We're seeing a lot of orange half ball here, and I feel like unless Dave Wannabes able to keep the ball once they get it past their side, then this is going to keep bouncing right back over the orange half here. MJ goes up, beats out Paskey, but they have 2 blue in their corner. They're just going to take it right back out. I'm seeing a lot of boomer ball here, very little control. Open shot, but Paskey is there to stop it. MJ takes a rip towards net, not quite in. That's a pinch out to mid. Korean's gonna try to keep it here. If Dave Wannabes can keep the aggression going, maybe they can get something in. And Creed is able to rip something top bins, putting the score to 1-1, just under halfway through the game.
Yeah, an excellent equalizer here. I mean, Creed sees Yellow Dog is awkward. He just slots that thing top, almost bar down, but that's a great shot, and it gets him back in this game.
Another team is out. We're still 1-1, 2.5 minutes in. This may be a Div 1, I guess a 1 seed versus a 10 seed, but with this 10 seed just getting big, but Paskey is able to take a breakaway and puts them up 2-1 just over halfway through the game.
Yeah, I mean, just Paskey finds that he has the beat, and he just beats it to the ball. I mean, not much there to say besides just a great play by him.
Yeah, he was fast enough, so.
We've almost figured out the stream, so I need probably just the rest of this game 1 from you, and then we'll be chilling.
Alrighty. Paskey takes the corner, double challenge, but Cosmic is going to collect. The ball's just going to go right back to him. I'm seeing a lot of ball chasing here from the blue side. Paskey's going to challenge. Kier is there. Let's see if Kier can do something. Creed just doesn't have enough boost or quite the angle to put something on the net. Now Paskey's going to try to put something. Goes to the corner for Yellow Dog to collect, pass it to mid, but Cosmic's so far back. There's not really a whole lot you can do there as a third man. Pass it to Kier, beats out Cosmic. Kier takes it to the corner. They really need to get something moving here. Yellow Dog goes up, gets it back over to the orange side. We're seeing a lot of shot from Paskey. Oh my! Did he pre-jump that? That is, I didn't quite pre-jump. That is crazy. That is jeez. Absolutely nuts shot from Paskey. A great pass from Yellow Dog, putting them up 3-1 with a minute 45 left. If Dave Wannabes wants to take this game, they're going to have to start putting in some work here really soon instead of just letting the ball go from blue to orange, blue to orange. We've seen a lot of tennis here. Just go from one side to the other. Gets the beat. Kier takes the shot. Yellow Dog isn't there in time, and Kier is able to take back a goal, bringing it down to a 1-goal game. 68 mile-per-hour shot. What a bang from Kier.
Yeah, I mean, what a...
Yellow Dog just doesn't have boost.
Yeah, just a great shot. Absolute ripper. I am 100% now, so we are good to co-cast. 3-2 with a minute and a half left. This game is far but over for Div Wannabes. I mean, 1 goal and you're right back in it. Oh, Paskey up on the pre-jump, finds 1. What a save! But Yellow Dog trying to keep it in the zone. Cosmic going to throw it up against the corner. And kind of awkward, a bit of a double commit from Creed and Kier, but Creed is able to find the touch. Kier on the follow-up, and Paskey gets 1 touch center. There is nobody in the net. Can he find a shot? No. MJ to the backboard. Creed with the shot off the post! Oh my goodness, it was so close from the equalizer. But the crossbar ping, and oh no, this is going to go the other way. Yellow Dog can't find it. Paskey and Yellow Dog double committing, and neither can find the goal. MJ going to find a touch out to Kier. He is just staying on this. Paskey not able to find a touch, but a nice bang away from Yellow Dog. Creed throwing the ball into the corner. Yellow Dog throwing a shot to the backboard. Is anybody there? Paskey with the follow-up. Paskey giving them a little bit of a insurance goal with 38 seconds left.
That was a great pass by Yellow Dog. I mean, I thought he'd go for the shot. I think that's what Creed thought so too, is that he'd go for a shot there, but putting it just above the backboard so nobody could really defend against it, opening for Paskey to just lock it in. That was such a great team play from those two here. And let's see if David Wannabes wants to bring it in, they gotta put something on post now. And it looks like it's gonna go back. Paskey doesn't quite get the skim. Kier's gonna take it a ball. Kier, you gotta do something with it. Ego challenge by Yellow Dog. Cosmic is up for something or another. Paskey isn't quite there. MJ doesn't have any boost. Unfortunate. Creed needs to put something. Kier puts it too high. That was quite the potential for a shot there, but it looks like this is going to come down to game 1. Straw Hats is going to take the lead early in the series, but here, let's see if they can at least get something for the road, and that looks like that's going to drop. Oh, not quite. And there it is. Straw Hats take game 1.
Yeah, I mean, It got kind of dicey there in the middle, but overall a pretty dominant game. Like looking at Yellow Dog with 4 assists and Paskey 3 goals. I mean, just as close as it looked, it was a pretty dominant game for Straw Hats. There was a couple just dicey rotations that got him scored on, but besides that, they had full control of this game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you saw there was just a lot of aggression here coming out from Straw Hats. You had 6 shots from Paskey with 3 going in, which is just absolutely nuts. 4 shots from Yellow, which, you know, it was 0 goals, didn't really show much, but he did have those 4 assists and 2 saves, so he put up a hell of a game without even needing to really do much. And Cosmic, you know, 1 goal. Yeah, I think he was just there for fun, just being that third man. It looks like Yellow Dog and Patsy kind of just do all the work themselves. And I think Creed, Kier, and MJ, they definitely still can take this back with how, you know, most of that game went. I think they can definitely keep it a lot closer of a series, but they just gotta get the ball out of the orange half and keep it there. You know, I saw just a lot of ball getting boomed out of the orange half and then coming right back into the orange. So I think if Wannabes wants to take it, they just gotta be able to control the ball in the blue half.
Yeah, I mean, just that's pretty much the same thing I was thinking. Either way, that game one very dominant, but either way, let's see what happens in game 2. Paskey able to find the touch off the kickoff. MJ able to find a touch on the keyer. This might be awkward. Yellow Dog able to get the touch though. Creed up from very far away, but Cosmic able to find the tap. But MJ is there with no boost and kind of just left in the blue team's corner. They'll have a free touch out. Kier with a great shot at net, but Cosmic is there. Paskey able to find the boom. That might be a double tap opportunity, but he cannot find it. Kier able to make the save. Oh my goodness, what a save by Kier.
That was quite the save. It looked like it was going to be just awkward enough for, you know, maybe he could get it out, maybe he couldn't, but yeah, he just was able to stop that ball with a brick wall. But the ball's coming right back over to the other side. MJ does get a 50 with Cosmic. Cosmic's just kind of doing his thing right now, and I think right now if they're going to orange, you kind of just got to let him, because he doesn't really have much boost. You got to know that by now. Paskey, Yellow go for a double commit. That leaves them both awkward. Kier's going to go very little boost. Cosmic does get it down to the side. Let's see if Creed can follow something up. Back up post. MJ, is he going to be there to finish? And he is! MJ puts the first goal on in the game 2.
Yeah, Wannabes getting an early lead in game 2. This is exactly what they needed. They've had pressure, and MJ finally able to put the nail in the coffin. They're up 1-0. And, I mean, with this kind of pressure, they're going to keep that lead and maybe even take a few games off this team.
I think it would definitely be crazy to see the Wannabes take a game on Straw Hats, you know. It is the 1 team first touch. Kier! Shot here! 2-0 lead with just over a minute into the game. This might be a series. You know, I wasn't really going to do ask about predictions since we're kind of in a rush, but I was going to predict a 4 straight game for Straw Hats. They might take this to more than just 4 straight games, and I think that'd be just fine with me.
You know, I admittedly, for Coop, my GOAT, was going to say Wannabes in 6. Coop has a little bit of background knowledge. This team has not been able to play much together, but Coop has been coaching him up, and he was, mid-talking about it. Paskey gets them within 1. Just a great pass from Cosmic. Or, sorry, a dunk off a Kier even. I thought I had that the other way around. Yeah, either way, Coop was coaching up this Wannabes team, and he was confident in them. He said, put some boost on them, it's a sure thing. And either way, they are up 1 with 3.5 left in this game too.
I do completely agree with put some boost on them, because what I'm seeing is not a lot of good boost usage from either one. Almost gets a shot off, but MJ, is he there to put it in?
Oh no, the own goal!
The own goal. That's the second. The last goal was an own goal technically too from MJ, so I think he's a little salty about that one, getting bumped into an own goal. So he wants Cosmic back for that, and he gets it. This is a four goals so far in just under 2 minutes. There's not a whole lot of defense going on and a lot of aggression, and I am here for it.
Yeah. You can't even be mad at Cosmic. He has to pre-flip hoping he gets a shot on net. But either way, just a great shot, and it ends up finding the net. Yellow Dog finding a nice touchdown field. This is kind of awkward for Kier, who can barely find a touch in the corner. Yellow Dog gets beat by, I believe, Creed. But Paskey with a shot on net. That might be top corner. What a save by Creed. Oh my goodness. Crazy save from Creed. And I mean, that keeps their 2-goal lead intact.
Yeah, that was a really good save. They're getting their defense alive now, and as I was saying earlier, if this Div Wannabes team, if they can keep their boost consumption to a minimum, if they can rotate pad lines maybe just a little bit better, and they can have more boost versus being empty, they can definitely keep this lead. Oh, what a pinch attempt with Pasky. Wait, Cosmic, is he gonna get the shot?
Yellow Dog?
Take it. Yellow Dog shot?
What a play!
Yellow Dog just slots it. I didn't know if he was gonna take the shot there for the longest time, and I'm sure Div Wannabes didn't either. That was a great passing play there.
Yeah, Cosmic, he was looking for that backward the entire time. He finds the touch right to Yellow Dog, who's able to slot it, and no chance of that being saved either. What a play. 2 minutes left in this game, and they still have a 1-goal lead. Either way, they need to keep up the pressure, or they will probably let up a few more goals to Straw Hats. Kier is in the corner, trying to find a touchdown. That might be open, but Yellow Dog is there in time. MJ kind of awkward. Yellow Dog with full boost, can't find the touch. MJ going for the ceiling shot, cannot find one over Cosmic. And Creed able to keep it in the half for Kier, who finds a touch to the corner. Pasky's awkward. What a save by Pasky. The awkward backflip save is very hard to do.
I'm seeing a lot of good defense now for this game versus the first 2 minutes. Definitely a little change of pace from just a straight aggression. But I just want to see Div Wannabes keep the ball closer to them more versus just kind of hit the ball just like Creed does there. Because now Cosmic's gonna get a free save out to the corner. Yellow Dog isn't gonna get the follow. He does get the follow, but Kier is there. Cosmic's still on the backward. I'm seeing a lot of backward defense from Cosmic here. You know, that is one person I would never count out, no matter how much boost, no matter how much or how little boost he has. He always seems to be able to do something. And looks like the shot is going to go towards the net. Pasky is there for follow.
Oh,
what a save, Creed! He is putting. He's just doing great with these saves.
yeah,
I'm up the blue side.
Yeah, Pasky trying to get a touch in the corner. Creed once again able to find that crucial touch. Out to Cosmic, who's going to have a free ball here off the ceiling. This might be in, and Pasky's able to find the shot. That is a very nice touch by Cosmic up to the ceiling, and this is so hard to save if you're Div Wannabes. I mean, Kier is on the post with boost. MJ has no boost, and that's just so hard to save.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely, like, they were just in really awkward positions to save that. I mean, it's just one of those things where you don't really know what to do because it is going straight to the ceiling. It's hard to read, but until you get to mid, nobody's there. Creed wants it, taking back the lead with 45 seconds left in game 2.
Yeah, once again, all that work. It's so hard mentally. You put all that work into getting the goal, and then right away off the kickoff, the other team gets that goal back. 45 seconds. Once again, you are down. What do Straw Hats have in the bag, and how will they take this game back? Is the question. Looking at
I think the Straw Hats is gonna have to go for something super aggressive here because now Div Wannabes is they're putting all the pressure on, and they are up a goal. They don't have to do anything super crazy. They just gotta play defense, and it looks like Cobb's gonna try to put something on towards net. Doesn't quite get it. If I'm Creed, I need to be sitting here on this ball as long as possible, try to kill that time, and it looks like Yellow Dog's gonna try to get out to mid. Can he find Pasky? It's there. It's right in front of net. Are they gonna get it? No, they're not. MJ's glued to the ball. It's sitting here in the orange corner. Looking like it might go in the orange net. It might not. MJ doesn't quite get the touch, but Yellow Dog goes for something, shoots wide. Creed just needs to sit on this ball or bang it away at a pinch. Here goes for the 50. Back to the blue side. It looks like they might take this game. Over the net. Can he finish it? It's in the air. Cosmic doesn't have any boost. Looks like
what a demo!
He takes game 2. Oh my god.
Who could have saw this happening? Div Wannabes in the driver's seat in game 2. Finds the win 4-3, and they're tied up in the series now. It's just a best of 5.
That is definitely not something that I thought I'd be saying, if I'm being completely honest. When I accepted to catch this game, I expected a 4-game series, but man, am I excited this might be a little bit longer. This definitely could be a really fun game. Looking at the stat line here, MJ with 2 goals. That kind of surprises me, if I'm being honest. I'm seeing a lot of aggression coming up from MJ this game, but also get 3 assists from Creed. He's doing a lot of work, and it's not just he's getting a lot of great touches. He had 4 shots, 3 doubles. Creed is doing a lot of good work, and it looks like he could still be doing this good work. Man, I just want to keep watching it.
Yeah, just a great series to watch so far from our perspective. I I mean, this game 3 is so important. They've had their feeler games. This is the game where one of these teams are going to set themselves apart, and I'm really excited to see who it's going to be.
Oh, me too. I definitely think this game 3 is really vital. Yellow Dog, get the shot on. I think an early goal lead could be huge for this game. So if one of these teams can put something on the net as soon as possible, that could set the game up. That could set this game up and possibly even the series. I mean, you never really know. I've seen some crazy stuff happen in my time streaming. Dcrl, shot by Cosmic, puts them on the board with 25 seconds into game 3.
Yeah, that is one of the many things Cosmic is very good at. He's up on that very early, and when you see them up and you just can't get there, you have to throw a hand up, and it's so hard to save. Either way, great play from Pasky and Cosmic. And we're looking right off the kickoff. This is dangerous. Creed to the sidewall. Yellow Dog going to throw a shot on net. MJ and Kier are able to find the touch together. This is getting thrown center, though, but Kier is able to find the clear.
I will say the one thing MJ is good at is finding himself in really weird positions that happen to work out. I mean, it's just he goes for weird touches in places he shouldn't be, and then it just works. Like he's on their back wall right now. Oh, gets down for being there, as I was saying. Creed, it's into the corner. I don't really see a whole lot of boost here from Straw Hats. They can't really push anything into the net. Nobody goes for that ball. MJ in yellow 50. Pasky's up, gets there early. Cosmic's gonna shoot, and that's just on target. Cosmic is just fast. I mean, that's the one thing is playing with him on our own time, playing against him, is Cosmic is fast. He will be shooting things that you aren't aware are gonna be shots until it's in your net, and that's just one of the things that he is just great at. And I think that Wannabes has to start shutting him down. Unless they want to have this 2-goal lead turn into a 3-goal lead and then a 4-goal lead. Because if you let Cosmic do whatever he wants to do, it's just going to be shot after shot. Pasky keeps it up. MJ gets a touch up, but here comes Cosmic. 50s with MJ.
Oh no, that might be
net.
open.
MJ.
Oh!
Pasky gets a 3-goal lead a minute and a half in. It looks like Straw Hats has the momentum. I think they might have been a little salty about losing that last game. So I think that they're just going to try to be aggressive and try to put this series away as soon as possible. And honestly, I don't blame them.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you lose that game and you were just out-pressure the entire game, your strategy just changes to let's be aggressive. And that's what they're doing. Oh, no. This is so unfortunate. They can't find the net. Oh, my goodness. That was almost tragic. As I was saying, they are turning to just pure aggression, and we're seeing this. MJ in such an awkward spot, and Yellow Dog can't find the shot. What a save! Pasky going for the double, but Kier able to find the clear. Cosmic able to get up early, but cannot find the shot on net. Yellow Dog is going to have to collect this, and he's going to throw it against the sidewall. Cosmic up early once again. Great defense by Wannabes to get on that before Cosmic. They, as you said, just have to shut him down. They've been doing that for the last minute. And I mean, that's just how they have to win this game, but is it too little too late, do you think?
Oh, I don't think it's ever too little too late. You never really know what could happen. They could get a lucky touch off of a corner and then the net, or even just a pure skill luck, and then boom, it's a kickoff goal, all down to a 1-goal game. So you never really know, especially with half the game remaining. But I mean, it's been, you know, for a minute, nothing has been scored. They're having a whole lot of shot attempts on, but it looks like that might change, but MJ is able to put it out. One thing I will say with MJ is he makes that Dominus car have an even bigger hitbox than it already does. He is a brick wall when it comes to defense. Ooh, Yellow Dog, that would have been a crazy touchdown, but MJ takes it to the corner. He doesn't have any boost, though. So now here, the Wannabes are on their pressure. They don't have a whole lot of boost as a team. They got to get something out now. It looks like he does. Kier isn't quite able to get the redirect back to the blue corner, but Cosmic is just going to take it out past MJ and Creed. Now it's just Kier back. Yellow Dog gets the open shot, but Creed, Kier crossbars it. Pasky puts it up. Yellow Dog, is he able to find it? He isn't. Oh, they're getting so many opportunities. They just can't find the net. I mean, even with a 3-goal lead, Straw Hats are still remaining super aggressive. They're still putting shots on, or at least trying to. Pasky in the corner, goes for something, doesn't quite find the net. Kier and Creed both have no boost. It's going to drop down right in front of the net. Pasky able to get it away. Yellow Dog, he's out for it. MJ back, demoed for his efforts.
Yeah, we have a little bit of an awkward double commit coming. Creed trying to find a touch. He gets a very nice pinch, but it goes center to Pasky. Kier able to find the touch, but Kier needs to stay on this ball, but he doesn't have any boost. Creed upfield to Kier. He's in the corner. This could be dangerous, but Cosmic is able to get on it early with a shot. And once again, a lot of pressure, but no real threats for Wannabes as Kier finds a shot top of the net. And as I'm saying, they find that threat and they slot one in the top.
You know, it was a decent clear attempt, but Kier was just there, and they just didn't have really any boost there to work with. So definitely wasn't ideal, but definitely could change. 50 seconds left. I wouldn't count any team out of this just yet, but it looks like Creed is back with the ball, takes it up to the wall, but Cosmic is already there. Cosmic's just fast. That's gonna be right on towards net, and Yellow Dog secures it away, brings that 3-goal lead back with 37 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, just a really nice pass from Cosmic. Both Kier and MJ jump, but they just can't find a touch, and Yellow Dog, playing the cleanup crew role, is able to find the goal. And with 37 seconds left, there needs to be some kickoff shenanigans here. Creed with a very nice win on the kickoff, and not a good touch from Paskey. Cosmic is awkward. This could be dangerous. That's a shot on net. What a slot! MJ!
MJ puts it in. That was just, you know, not the luckiest touch, and Cosmic was just, yeah, just a couple unlucky touches, and MJ just knew that was going to happen. His ball knowledge, he knew this was going to be something unlucky, and he was there for it. He puts it on net. 30 seconds, 2 goals left. I think it is still winnable for Wannabes, but they got to do something early. MJ is going to go up. He does beat. Kier needs to turn on this to try to put something on net. Nobody goes for it. Cosmic gets the bump on Creed. Time is ticking down. 20 seconds left. Back out to the corner. Paskey's there, but doesn't quite get too early. Kier does miss. Back out to Yellow. They're just going to stall. If I'm in Straw Hats, I'm going to stall for the next 10 seconds. They got to get something on target right now. Creed needs to go for this ball here. Cut it. Shoot it, Kier. Just wide. Whoa. And that is going to be game 3 in favor of Straw Hats. I was getting a little worried there, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, you know, one thing to talk about, Straw Hats had 3 of their 4 goals in like the first minute and a half-ish. And then once Wannabes was able to kind of figure out their play style, they went up 2-1. I mean, not in the game, but for the back 3 minutes of the game. This is, I mean, like, there is some hope here with them because they have them figured out, and maybe, just maybe, they could scrape by this next game.
Oh, for sure. I think this could be a bit more of a series, but really it just depends on, you know, how bad does Wannabes want it, I guess, and Straw Hats. If they're gonna let that happen, they gotta start putting up something on early. I mean, like you're saying, the first 3 goals out of their 4 were in the first minute and a half. So if Wannabes can put that pressure on, then there's really isn't a whole lot the Straw Hats can do. But the problem is that Wannabes doesn't have the pressure in the first, you know, minute or so of the game, and they might try to turn it around here. Kier is able to take it to the wall. Looks like Kier and Creed are going on a double play. Pask does interrupt it.
Yeah, Creed trying to find a touch center. He has the boost for it. He finds one, but there's no second man as MJ tries to predict the pass. That's so hard to do from his perspective. Kier MJ trying to keep the ball in the corner, cannot find a touch center. Creed gets a nice touch center, but Yellow Dog is able to find the clear. Kier, who just respawned after demo, gets dunked. This could be dangerous, but Creed finding a touch. What a touch! And Cosmic is able to keep the ball away. Creed throwing it back into the corner, trying to find one center, but he can't, and Straw Hats gets the clear they needed.
That was definitely good plays by Straw Hats, getting the ball away from their corner. There was a lot of pressure there from Wannabes, keeping the ball in the blue side, but now it's Straw Hats' time to strike. Let's see, Yellow Dog puts it towards mid, but nobody's there. Paskey's played quite the loose third man here. I mean, it works, but they just can't get any aggression on it. Now MJ's going to take it to corner. It's going to bounce up, bounce back down. Kier doesn't quite have the angle to go for a shot, but MJ is kind of staying. Creed tries to keep it over there. I'm not seeing a whole lot of boost on the Straw Hats side, but someone's got to go for the ball. It looks like it's going to be Cosmic to the orange corner. Paskey is there. Doesn't quite get the shot, and I don't think it would have gone around the defenders anyway, but sometimes that pressure can turn the tide of these games, and they just aren't quite getting it. Neither team really has had an over amount of pressure versus the other. MJ with this save does go wide. Yellow Dog is going to try to interrupt it. Puts a shot on it. Paskey with the crossbar. Oh my god, I'm seeing so many crossbar pings. this game, and it is just hilarious.
Yeah, I have no clue what happened there, but either way, Creed keeping it in this blue half. Yellow Dog not able to find a touch. Paskey throws one very high, right where Cosmic wants it, but MJ able to find the beat. This might be in, but no. Yellow Dog able to find the touch off the backboard. Kier throwing it centered to follow up himself. Gets a little fake, but no one looks like they're back for this orange team. This could be dangerous. Yellow Dog with a shot on net, but it hits the post. So many chances for Straw Hats, but once again, Wannabes is able to find the clear.
I've seen a lot of good defense from Wannabes. They just need a good offense as well, and they get it out to the Straw Hat side, but Paskey has a good boost of control, doesn't quite get the touch. MJ gets beat out by Cosmic, and now Kier's in kind of an awkward position, but Creed is back. Doesn't quite get the double, but no one is there to follow. Puts it back towards the blue side, gets a 50 on yellow. Creed gets the touch, but doesn't really do anything with it. Paskey has control. MJ doesn't get the 50 now. Is anybody back in time? Here is what a save, but that's going to be going towards the net anyways. Is Yellow Dog able to get it? Yellow Dog puts it away.
Yeah, just very unfortunate. Kier finds a touch, but it goes right back center. And although Creed was there, he was not able to find the 50 as Yellow Dog kind of had him covered. And with 2 minutes left in this game 4, Wannabes needs to come out hot.
Yes, Straw Hats is up 1 with a minute 45 left. Is it going to be up 2? It is. Yellow Dog with the play puts them up 2 with a minute and 43 seconds left of the game. Just a really good kickoff play there. Yellow Dog saw the gap and just barely beat out MJ for the touch and eventually the goal.
Yeah, Yellow Dog with a little selly in the camera. Either way, 2 goals within 5 seconds of each other is always pretty good. It's always a pretty good feeling. Either way, MJ trying to find a touchdown field, but Cosmic gets one, but he gets bumped for his efforts. Creed with a nice shot, but Yellow Dog is there. Kier not able to find a shot. Creed throws one center, but Yellow Dog will be there. And the third man committed. This could be dangerous for Kier, who's able to find a touch. Creed needs to find one too, and he does, but Paskey is able to get a 50 off, and Kier is going to try to get some pressure for this Wannabes team. Yellow Dog is going to throw it right back at him, and Creed, a little bit of a boomer ball going back and forth, but he finds a pass too, and he gets a 50. Could this be a shot on net? Here, able to find the shot, but it is hit to the corner. This is still dangerous though, but it looks like Cosmic will find the touch out. He does not get one, but there it is. Paskey's able to find their clear.
Creed demos Yellow Dog. Here he keeps it up, almost gets the double tap. MJ wasn't ready for the attempt. Doesn't quite get it. Looks like Wannabes are doing a great job keeping in the blue half, but can they do it for very much longer? I've seen a lot of good aggression from Wannabes. They just need to put something on post, and he sends it to Cosmic. Cosmic takes it out. Yellow Dog is going to go for a shot. It's in the air. Cosmic, can he has enough boost? He does have enough boost, and he puts it. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's putting it away here. 3 goals with 30 seconds left. I think this could definitely be, a big tide turner in this series, and I think Straw Hats really just wants to take this game in 5. I think they went for the sweep, realized they actually have to, put a little more effort in, and Wannabes took the game. But I think this game and the next game, I think is gonna go to Straw Hats.
Yeah, I mean, with 20 seconds left, you kind of need a miracle. Kier trying to make it happen himself, but he's not able to find the shot. Kier is just going to keep it in the half. Creed with a touch center. MJ off the post. Creed trying to follow up out to his teammate mid, but Kier nowhere to be found, unfortunately. With 6 seconds left, this game is all but over. And Straw Hats going up 3-1 with 1 second left. They go up 4-0 in this game 4.
4-0 game 4 is tragic. That is not something you want to see if you're Wannabes. And honestly, they're putting up a really good fight. If I'm being completely honest, they're putting up much more of a fight than I thought they were going to be. And for them to honestly hold off this Straw Hats team for pretty well for the most part up until this game, it's impressive. Regardless if they come on top, it's still an impressive performance from Wannabes. It's just Straw Hats. They have the ability to put this game to rest, and I think that they're going to keep going and keep trying to advance to the next round as soon as possible and let Wannabes head to the lower bracket. But I've seen a lot of aggression just from Yellow Dog specifically. He had 5 shots on net, which is kind of insane. 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 save. Quite the stat line from Yellow Dog. They're honestly very closely followed behind by Paskey. Those two are just putting a lot of work in this series. And Cosmic, when he does contribute to the team, he does it really well. But overall, I think he's just kind of letting Paskey and Yellow Dog do their thing, and it's working out.
Yeah, I mean, that one goal he had was that floater mid. He's gotten that look a lot of times, and he slots it every time. But yeah, this is Yellow Dog and Paskey, the NDSU duo, coming in clutch with 3 goals between the two of them. Cosmic doing what he needs to do on this team as the captain, letting his teammates play their game. He's doing it very well.
Yeah, I think Cosmic's doing a great job just letting his teammates that he drafted put in the work, and it's working out for him. Now going into Game 5, Straw Hats wanting to put this game down, but David Wannabes, this is crucial if they want to stay in the series. Otherwise, it's this or go home. Early attempt out by Cosmic. You might see a little bit more aggression from him. I'm going to be honest, I think right away he's going to want to be more aggressive. He's going to put some stats up. A missed shot attempt, and there's the one from Cosmic, and crossbar down. Pass is going to try again. Doesn't quite get it around Kier.
Touch.
Touch from Creed, but it's going to get taken right back to the Straw Hats side here. Can they get it out? Not a whole lot of people boost the double fake. I've just seen a lot of boostlessness. That's a big word. Creed is able to get some boost. Take it mid. He's going to get a shot on Cosmic. Early challenge. Kier top bins.
Oh, what a shot, Kier!
First shot into the net with just under a minute into the game.
Yeah, every game so far, the team that scores first wins. Last time Dive Wannabes had a lead, that was that game too, where they went up with like 3:50 left, and I mean, I think if you're them, you just want to be very aggressive in this game, kind of beat Straw Hats to their own game. But Creed throwing one to the backboard, MJ following up aggressively, so is Kier, but Yellow Dog able to find the touch. Paskey's going to throw it back. Can Creed get there? The pre-flip? No! Unfortunate. Creed not able to get back in time. Has the pre-flip attempt, but not quite there. It looks like he made contact. No, he did not. But either way, Straw Hats immediately returning that goal.
That was quite the rip by Paskey. That's exactly what they needed. You know, sometimes if the aggression gets too far, these Dive Wannabes, they get really far ahead. They want to be aggressive. They want to stay in the game, and it leads to some mistakes and slight overcommits, and that's when you think Straw Hats is just gonna start ripping the ball. And Cosmic is able to keep it out of the net. Yellow Dog with the follow, but I think they learned now. Creed is farther back. Gotta be able to keep it close. Paskey interrupts the attempt. But yeah, Dive Wannabes needs to keep the aggression, but they need to make sure they're not overcommitting too much. Looks like potential here with the miss, and Paskey moves it back to the orange side.
Yeah, Creed's a bit awkward in this corner. Paskey able to find one center, but Kier is there for the clang. He's gonna follow it up himself. That's a good shot. Yellow Dog is awkward, but Cosmic trying to get a 50, and Paskey able to find the touch out. MJ gonna keep it in the zone. Kier going up early. Cosmic getting faked out. Yellow Dog able to find the touch. I thought he might have gotten faked too. And he also gets the 50. Kier trying to take control, but he might get bumped. Oh no, Yellow Dog with the little back pass. And either way, MJ is going to clang this one back towards Yellow Dog.
Oh, he almost reads the pass from Yellow. Creed is going to get that first. He does beat Paskey, but Cosmic is in the corner with 100 boost. You know, oh, he does go towards the net. Yellow Dog slows it down. MJ doesn't quite get the shot attempt on, but you know, Paskey's having a whole lot of boost. None of the Straw Hats players have a lot of boost right now. Paskey gets the 100, goes into the wall. Attempt. Kier just needs to bang the hell out of it.
Oh no.
Cosmic is there. Does get enough speed with enough boost. They're just gonna keep in the boost out here. I'm seeing a lot of really good
bump.
It's the bump of Kier. Put it in the net, please.
Bang! Creed!
What a play right there. That was close.
You know, I feel for Kier. That is such an awkward cut to make, and he just tries to do his best. He stalled just enough for his teammate to be able to come in and get that goal. 2:26 left. Dive Wannabes has the lead. Can they hold on to it?
I would 100% have faith that Dive Wannabes can hold the lead. They just need to make sure that Straw Hats doesn't just rip something on the net. Paskey bangs it out. MJ is there. Awkward touch for MJ, but nobody's following on the Straw Hats side. We just need to make sure that they're getting good follows, not getting awkward touches, and not just passing the ball to Straw Hats. I see a lot of just open passes that Dive Wannabes takes in an attempt to get to the teammate, but Straw Hats, I just do think they are generally a faster team, and so they need to make sure that their passes are clear, concise, and get to their teammate before Straw Hats can cut them off. And I think that's what can make or break the game here. Creed's back. Paskey doesn't quite get the shot off as Creed blocks it. Creed gets it out, but Cosmic is there in the back line to protect. Yellow Dog is looking for a pass, doesn't quite get it. Cosmic is also looking for a pass. Paskey shot for Paskey. good defense by Creed.
Yeah, great save there from Creed. MJ is going to throw it down. Yellow Dog had to avoid a bump, so he's awkward. MJ gets a bump on Paskey. This could be dangerous, but Creed is not quite there. Going for the double tap on low boost. Cannot find it, but he does get the fake. Creed going to throw it high. That might be in! Yellow Dog save on the goal line. And with a minute 15 left, Straw Hats on the defensive. They need to kind of change the pace of this game and get some shots in.
Yeah, Straw Hats definitely has a minute left to tie up the game. Wannabes is doing a great job cutting off all momentum, but man, this might be a game changer right here. But Creed is able to get it out. Cosmic is back, low boost. Yellow Dog cuts it. Demos MJ for his efforts. They really just gotta get something going right now. And Paskey, 100 boost, takes it out to mid. Can they get something going on a post? Goes into the corner. Paskey looking for a pass here. Creed interrupts. Now Cosmic in the backline, 0 boost. He's not gonna be able to do a whole lot here. Is MJ gonna attempt to go for it? Doesn't quite get it, but Paskey's there, rips it out to mid. Nobody's there to follow. They're just not getting enough boost to follow in all these pass attempts. But Cosmic's there, goes for the shot, doesn't quite get it. MJ is the only one back. Crossbar. Kier gets up to mid. Paskey for his efforts. Is the ball gonna be in the net? Cosmic is fast enough to keep it out. 15 seconds left. Can Straw Hats take the lead here? Cosmic's gonna rip something towards net. Kier does have the boost. Kier's going up for it. Keeps it up in the air. Saved. But Kier puts it in the net to seal. I'm gonna say seal away this game. I think Wannabes takes 2 games on. This is getting down to be kind of a crazy series.
Dude, that demo from Creed, it was like 20 seconds ago, saved the game. There was nobody back. They were about to rip a shot straight on net, but Creed getting that demo was so crucial. This might go in, but able to find the save. And Wannabes takes a second game in this series.
I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of nuts. I did not expect Wannabes to take 2 games this series. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I thought this was gonna be a 4-series game, but this is not a 4-game series. But man, this is definitely showing up to be quite the series between the 1 seed and 10 seed. I'm gonna be honest, I definitely not expect it whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I know it's a 1-3 game, but they squeaked that game out. I think they kind of got away with one there. Either way, they do get the game win, and that's all that matters. Going into Game 6, what do you want to see from, I guess, Straw Hats to kind of change it up and get them the upper hand in this match?
What I want to see from Straw Hats here is a lot of tighter rotations and a lot more boost grabs. I think if Straw Hats wants to take this game, they got to keep the rotations tight. I'm seeing in the first couple games, they were rotating a lot tighter. They were able to get like triple passing plays off. And then after Wannabes took a game, and then now just the second game, they were, making the rotations a lot wider. They were waiting for the big booming plays to come out, but then, Wannabes, they're keeping the ball a lot closer, or at least they're following up their touches a lot better. So these wider rotations are necessary, but it's not allowing Straw Hats to get the aggression they needed. Kier.
Oh my goodness! Kier! Dude, Wannabes coming hot out in this Game 6. Creed with a touch to the backboard. Yellow Dog on 0 boost, cannot find the save. And once again, they are up right away in this game.
If this goes to Game 7, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is going to be insane if this goes to Game 7. And I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with it if it goes Game 7. Straw Hats really needs to just get aggressive, keep the rotations a bit tighter, so that way when they do get offensive pressure going, they can keep it. Wannabes has been doing a great job of cutting off the offensive pressure. They've also been doing a really good job of boost stealing from Straw Hats. They're getting a lot of extra boost that isn't allowing Straw Hats to keep aggression. So now all Wannabes has to do is just keep the ball on the blue side and keep boost stealing, keep demoing. Just keep the aggression up, and Straw Hats can't recover. So Yellow Dog goes to the shot, but he doesn't have any boost. Wannabes, they realized that their boost was getting stolen that first game, and now Wannabes is taking it right back to them. They're taking the boost. They're putting a lot of pressure on Straw Hats, which is taking their offensive pressure away and just slamming their net with shots. Like it's
oh no!
Can they get attempts?
No!
That just goes in.
So unfortunate. I think a bit of a fake on one of these, but the last man with no boost, not able to find the shot. Paskey going for the redirect, cannot find it. Unfortunate goal if you're Wannabes. Very needed goal if you're Straw Hats to remove this momentum.
That was, completely just unfortunate. You really don't want that if you're Wannabes. Nobody had boost. You had a couple misses right in front of the net, but Cosmic is out for it. Is
Oh,
he the
no.
shot? Cosmic. Oh my god.
I-
He's just dimes.
I-
It's just dimes with him.
I talked about it last game. He's gotten so many of these floaters, and he's up so fast, and he always slots it. If you are Div Wannabes, you need to shut that down. Have someone on backboard. Have someone jumping really uncomfortably early, because every time it goes center in the air, it's been a goal for Cosmic.
Yeah, no, if you're Div Wannabes, as soon as that ball is nearby and you know Cosmic might have, if you think there's a
Speaking
possibility
of-
Cosmic might have an ounce of boost, you gotta set up so instantly. You know, Cosmic with 0 boost is dangerous, but if he's got, you know, if he's got a full tank or he's got half a tank, that's just dangerous. And Pasky's gonna go for the shot here, gets it. Oh my goodness, Pasky with the 3-1 lead, 2 minutes in. I think Straw Hats wants to put away this game. So is Div Wannabes gonna let them, or are Straw Hats gonna take it? That is the question.
They did the same thing in Game 3. They just got really aggressive, and Wannabes could not settle in. They need to settle into this right now and start playing their game instead of Straw Hats' game. Either way, they have plenty of time. You don't need to panic yet, but you need to start playing your game.
Oh, 100%. I think Div Wannabes needs to take back control of the game and just allow themselves to get the ball upfield. Here doesn't have enough boost to take it. MJ's over there. Goes for the backboard. Creed follows it, doesn't quite get the shot. Pasky's able to take it out to mid. They definitely need to keep this aggression going and just allow themselves to keep the ball on the blue side if Div Wannabes wants to take this game. But the question is Straw Hats, they're taking it back out. They're controlling the ball a lot better, and they're getting a lot more boost. So I think they might be listening in to the stream, to the analysis, because they're doing a lot better now than they were in the first minute and a half of the game. Yellow Dog is up with not much, uses the last ounce. He's going to be slowed down. Here, hits it up to the side. MJ follows with no boost. I think MJ, oh, is that going to be in the net? Yellow Dog does have enough to save it.
Yeah,
Double.
nice little touch from Yellow Dog. Cosmic with the follow-up here. Not able to find a touch. This could be dangerous, but Cosmic cannot find the touch center. Yellow Dog going to go for it himself. This is dangerous, but MJ able to find the clear. Cosmic probably going to bang this right back, but a little bit of an unfortunate touch. Pasky able to kind of follow it up. But here, with a nice, easy clear, Cosmic going to throw one center, but this is not very good for Straw Hats. MJ puts one into their corner. Creed finds the 50, and MJ going to try to throw it center to Kier, who finds the shot, but great defense for this team. MJ, benefiting from a miss, throws the ball center, gets a bump! Kier, able to find a shot, but Pasky with a great save.
Definitely a lot of good defense coming up from Straw Hats here. They're really locked in. They're not panicking anymore when the ball is in their corner. They're not sending 2 people now. They're being a lot more patient with the ball, and they're allowing this time to slowly tick down. They're allowing the shots. You know, Kier has 5 shots right now, and he's only had 1 of them go in. So he's being really aggressive, but man, this defense from Straw Hats is just unprecedented. It's amazing that they're in the ball in the net, but as I was saying, Kier puts up a 6 shot, and it finds in the net.
I need you to look at Creed's movement here. He jumped, he had 0 boost floating, he lands, finds the bump on Yellow Dog. I'm not sure if he had the save either way. Staying in the play is so important, especially when you're awkward, and they're back within 1.
1 minute left, 1 goal lead. This is not game over by any means. Goes to the corner, Yellow Dog is gonna look for a rip. Doesn't quite get it.
Ooh, what a
Isn't
save.
able to be fast enough. MJ takes it to the wall, out to mid. The Cosmic's just gonna take it. He's got a free ball there. Shoots it to the corner. Not quite ideal if I was him, but in fact, it's just gonna bounce to mid anyway.
What a save!
What a save!
Pasky throwing it center. MJ needs to find a touch. Up to Creed with boost. This could be dangerous. Creed finding 1 touch center. Yellow Dog able to dodge the demo. Pasky gonna try to throw this ball away, but Kira's there, but he gets dunked. MJ goes to the boost. What a dunk, a dookie, if you will. And Straw Hats goes up 2 with 20 seconds left in this game 6.
That was just. Oh my god, that was kind of crazy. I did not expect that. If I was Div Wannabes, I wouldn't have expected that either. That was just a perfect play made, and allowing a 2-goal lead with 20 seconds left. If you're Div Wannabes, you gotta put something on post now. Otherwise, they are in severe trouble. Out to Yellow Dog, keeps it on the blue half. He's gonna get a 3rd one. And now they are up 5-2 with 12 seconds left, and I believe that is going to be the series here.
Yeah.
I will be honest, this Div Wannabes has put up an insane amount of fight against the Straw Hats team. More than I expected, I think more than most people expected. But it's just been a great series, and I think with this aggression, this last-minute aggression from Straw Hats, putting this series away to win in, what is this, Game 6, really been a great series. I saw a lot of good effort by Dave Wannabes, and I think that in the next games they can definitely make something happen. Puts it out to the wall. Is it gonna fall? They keep it up. MJ keeps it up
Oh,
on the wall. Not sure how it was a
I.
ground touch, and there it is.
Either
Good
way,
game.
not to take the dub away from Straw Hats, but Div Wannabes, if you're a fan of them, they have the chance for that lower bracket one. Either way, this series goes to Straw Hats in 6, and overall, the games they won were in dominant fashion. Looking to get the gentleman in the call here.
I do gotta make this slightly fast. I'm technically working tonight.
Oh, all right,
I
we
do have,
can.
I do have I do have rounds here soon, so we can make this a little quick one.
Yeah.
Uh,
We can get it
First, I can
going.
I can get a few questions out.
Yeah, we can do a quick one. They are joining the call. I need to grab. Oh, well, my camera's not here. I will fix that momentarily. Either way, ready to drag them in here. And I mean, I'll put it to you, Raptor, for the first question, but man.
All right. So, how are you guys doing after that Game 6 win?
Yes.
Did you guys have any worries at all throughout that series? Is there any times of concern? None.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunate of them.
Okay. How you guys feeling going into your next game? Do you think after this performance you guys got some work to do, or you think you guys completely confident again?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got one question for you, Cosmic. I mean, those touches that just kind of go lofting over mid, you feast on those. Is that a shot you practice, or do you just have the ice in your veins and you just hit those every time?
I just got the ice in my veins. I mean, I'm a air gremlin. Even though that's not my main focus right now, can't forget where I came from. I'm deadly.
It's a good answer. Yeah, I mean, do you have any more questions, Raptor?
I got nothing.
Well, either way, you guys have one more win that you need to send your ticket to land in the upper bracket. Overall, are you guys confident? Do you feel like you have the game plan for whoever you play, or are you guys just like, send them at us, we'll take them down?
We've played them a lot. It's
Yeah.
been pretty split every time, so should be a good matchup.
Oh, who are you playing?
Just think of it.
Oh, you know, phew, as my name below me is Izord here. You guys are going down.
It'll certainly be a fun one as long as we keep the comms up, play confident, get scraps.
Alrighty. Well,
I like the confidence.
I don't have anything more for you guys. I mean, depending on the day, I might be working there too. We'll never know. Either way, thank you guys for being patient with the stream. I appreciate it very much. Um,
Good.
yeah, I mean, good job on the win, and just have a nice night.
Thanks.
Have a good night, everybody.
W stream.
Yeah. W Izord stream.
Either way, that is our one and only series for the day. Dave Wannabe is not able to find the Cinderella upper bracket run, but I mean, they're primed for that lower bracket run. That Div A, or the Div A Wannabes are a team to watch. But either way, Straw Hats punch their ticket to the upper bracket, I believe quarterfinals, and I mean, it was just a good series overall.
Oh, for sure. That definitely shows a lot of momentum and a lot of potential for this Div A Wannabes team, and I think that they definitely could make a really good lower bracket run.
Yeah,
I got a lot of faith in them.
yeah, no, for sure. Either way, I thank you for the patience, everyone watching. Scuff stream as always, but it's just how it be sometimes. Um, Either way, make sure
Pen's
you
fault, blame Penn.
make sure you schedule your games early and make sure to come to land. Even if you don't play, it's a good time. So just come out. It's out. You in Grand Forks, and if having a place to stay is an issue, contact I believe either Whirl or just send a message in general chat. Someone might respond. You never know. Um, Either way, thank you guys for watching and have a nice night.
Have a good night, everybody.